Let's talk a little bit about Proxmox virtual environment. We're going to talk about why you need it and what it is. I'll give you a couple steps to get you started. So without any further ado, why do you need it? Do you want your shop to look like this? Look at all those physical computers everywhere. And I say physical because that's in contrast to the virtual environment. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot of physical servers here, each one dedicated to its own workload. You may have issues with whatever workloads that you're running. Maybe they have incompatible drivers, or maybe there's an end user license agreement that is not supported if there's anything else running on that physical hardware. So what's a guy to do? Well, we virtualize it. We're going to take all these physical machines here and we're going to turn them into virtual machines or VMs. So that's why we need our Proxmox virtual environment, or the PVE. We need some place to host all of those VMs. And that brings us nicely into what exactly is Proxmox. It's what we call a Type 1 hypervisor. A Type 1 hypervisor, yes, there are many types. Type 1 is an operating system that interacts with the physical hardware itself, so you don't have to.
And that is, by contrast, different from a Type 2 hypervisor that relies on an underlying operating system like Windows or Linux or Mac. And then you download and install a program, maybe like VMware Fusion or something. And then you'll run your virtual machines inside well, first the operating system itself, and then that's a terrible VM. Let me fix that a little bit. Anyway, you'll run the different virtual machines within something like VMware.
But we want to skip this middleman here. So skipping the operating system and putting the hypervisor directly on what we call bare metal, or putting it on that physical hardware, that's when we're going to need a Type 1 hypervisor. And that's exactly what Proxmox is. So we have a little bit of an idea why we need it and a little bit of an idea what it is. Now, there's more implication, but we'll leave it at that for now. What I want to talk about now is how to get you started. So if we navigate over to the Proxmox website, it's proxmox.com, you can see a couple of different offerings that they've got, and we're going to be interested in Proxmox virtual environment. You can click on About, read a little bit more, or you can click on Downloads. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at the Proxmox VE, which is the virtual environment, and whatever version that they have. Currently it's 8.2. We're going to get that disk image, the ISO installer. Just click Download, save it to wherever it is that you save your files, and in the next video we're going to come back and we're going to put that disk image onto a thumb drive such that we can install onto physical hardware. Well, that's all we had today. We talked about what Proxmox is and why you need it, and I've given you some next steps. Go out there, download it, and then we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.